Okay, I'm showing you guys the dragon fruit seedlings that are 8 days old there, and the ones in the larger cups are um, simply just poured on top of the soil. um, I was I harvested the seeds from the flesh using a sieve. It's quite a lot of hard work doing that, so some of the seeds were left in the water. I didn't want to throw it in the waste bin or the compost bin, so I poured it here on these cups with soil. Most of the soil in these cups are from the garden, with a little bit of sand, carbonized rice hull, and a little bit of rice hull, but mostly dirt. As you can see, it looks like a clayish type of soil. So I did not cover or put soil on top of these seeds. I just simply pour the remaining water of the bowl when I was trying to extract the seeds from the flesh of the dragon fruits. Simply cannot take all of the seeds of the bowl, so just poured the seeds on top of the soil. Okay, so these are the first batches of dragon fruit. So the following day, I got so excited, so I planted more seeds on this tray, and I covered it with soil, and look at what happened. Only one cube germinated. So I tried to salvage the seeds that were in this seed tray by disturbing the dirt using a toothpick, but it did not germinate anymore. So I sowed a few more seeds here, and I'm not sure it's supposed to, because the ones that I showed you before, they germinated about 3 days, 2 to 3 days, and today is the third day, and seeds that I sprinkled on top did not is not showing any signs yet, except for this one. So this one too, I used the same method. I covered it with more soil, basically burying the seeds on the soil, in the soil. This is a different soil medium. This has more carbonized rice hull and um, what else? I think it has cocoa core. And so the following day, I simply sprinkled the seeds on top, and I think they're starting to germinate. But here's the thing, I think I'm going to put this all outside, having a very bright sunlight, indirect, under the shade, but very bright sunlight helps, because the ones that I showed before were just outside under the canopy of my monstera, but no indirect light. No direct light, no direct sunlight. So I think I'm just going to take this all out So it will, because these are just getting leggier, these are longer than the other dragon fruit seedlings. So yeah, I will take this outside today just to see, because they're supposed to germinate 2 to 3 days after, just like the ones that I showed you before. So these and these, I used the same method that I used here, which is just simply um, sprinkling the seeds on top and not burying it here. And they germinated 3 days after. Look, these are all outside in the bright light. So bright morning sunlight. So I'm gonna take these all out again outside later. I'm just trying to show you how to germinate your dragon fruit seeds faster. These are all, by the way, going to be rootstocks for my rare dragon fruit seed, no, rare dragon fruit cuttings or plants like Haley's Comet, Sugar Dragon, Dark Star. So what I did first was to really soak the soil with a lot of water. It has to be really wet. And all of this, I did not cover all of this with plastic because I think it's too humid in our area. Too humid that the mold just thrive. And the next watering comes only after you've seen the soil drying out. See, I still have a lot of seeds. Look. I'm not going to crowd them the way I did with these ones. So just put the seedlings on top. Again, my plan is to use this as a rootstock for my rare dragon fruit plants. No particular order, just sprinkle them, and all of them survived, and that's fine. Again, guys, I'm not covering it with dirt or soil. This is a hydrogen peroxide solution with water. Oops, it's not coming out. Anyway, I'm gonna spray this later just to kill off some of the whatever fungus is going to grow. So water them. You can cover it with a piece of paper if you like. I just use paper because the whatever extra moisture it has will eventually evaporate. I don't use plastic. So these are just recycled calendar paper, and then I simply just cover it like that. This is a faster method of trying to germinate the seeds. And then you can either put it on a very bright sunny counter or outside under the shade. uh, I'm gonna put this here, and that's it. So today is August 22, and let's go to check up on this seedlings or seeds after 2 to 3 days, and I'll show you how fast it is to grow using this method. And what I've learned from this experiment is that it doesn't matter what soil medium you use, because I am using actually 3 different types of soil. This one has a lot of carbonized, no, a lot of rice hull. You can see rice hull, rice hull, and it's doing well. This is very clay. It has a lot of clay in it, and I think when I poured the seeds, they got buried in this clay or dirt. This has more carbonized rice hull. That's why the soil is dark. Okay, so I hope you try this, guys. I still have a lot of seeds. Ooh, still a lot of seeds, and I'm going to sow these maybe tomorrow or the next day after. Okay, so I'm going to put this all outside in the bright light because it's too humid in my kitchen. Okay, hope you guys try this, and remember, save a seed, grow your own food. So here are the dragon fruit seedlings right now. They're all soaking the morning sun. It's currently 8 o'clock, and usually this area gets the 6:30, 6 o'clock to around 9 o'clock. No, around 8:30 morning sunlight like this. So I don't think it's harmful to the seedlings. And yep, I'm gonna stay there until they're, I don't know. This is my first time to grow dragon fruit from seeds. So I'm gonna check, maybe I can try moving them into their new homes once they're probably 2 inches tall. I don't know, maybe 1 inch. No, because some of them are already 1 inch tall, so maybe around 2 to 3 inches. So anyway, I still don't have the pots to use, and I'm going to prepare the soil medium as well. I'm thinking of moving this, guys, into a new pot. I don't know, maybe, but we'll see, because they're getting leggy here inside the kitchen. So, and I don't have, I'm going to clear some space off the table, so in the meantime, these are still all going to stay here for a while. We'll see what happens. It's soaking some of the sunlight. If you notice, there is a passion fruit vine growing off around here, my front window. And some dragon fruits. 2, 4, I think. There's a lemongrass right there and some basil, but I am going to cut them off now. Have fun planting and see you in my next update.